Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Cletus Cassidy Show. Already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Oh, yeah. Good morning. Yeah, I'm here. Hey, barely. I'm not gonna be here long. I'm asleep during this show. Welcome to See You in the Morning. Super late. I don't even think I've ever started the show this late. But I'm gonna tell you what, I couldn't get up. Listen, I was in need of Viagra. I just couldn't get up this morning. I could not do it. I tried. Oh, I tried and I tried. I laid in that bed and I tried to get up and I just couldn't do it. Welcome to a new year. Merry New Year. Yeah. All of that. Happy New Year. Merry whatever. We here. I don't know what's happening. I'm so sleepy. So welcome everybody to a new year, 2025. We got a dub and a quarter. Welcome to the dub quarter, everybody. The dub quarter. That's what this year is. This year is the dub quarter. Welcome to the dub quarter. If you're watching, you made it. Dub quarter in the building. Welcome to See You in the Morning, first one of the year. I'm, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy, super sleepy. This is your first time hearing this. You're gonna see something. Try again tomorrow. If this is your first time, I apologize for the day. I ain't even got it in me. I ain't even finna lie to you. This is your first time hearing this. This is not a normal representation of what this show is. But I'm here to be consistent. I can't start the year off not doing the show. So I'm doing the show. So good morning to y'all, man. Welcome to See You in the Morning. My horrible idea to wake up too early in the morning to give y'all way too much of my personal business. I'm excited about it, so I hope that you are too. Good morning and Happy New Year to everybody that's here. Gonna be a super short show today, man, because I just don't have a lot in me, man. Let me speak to everybody that's speaking to me. Let me say hi to y'all. Let me do it, y'all, because y'all made it. Y'all made it too, so I can speak to y'all. The first three people, of course, to speak to me in the morning get the mythical morning medals. So let me go ahead and get those out. My man Snoop Boykins, y'all. He had a good run as a gold medalist, but let's kind of rested on his laurels a little bit this morning, and so he slid down to the bronze medal. But hey, a medal is a medal, you know. Lisa Bazemore Bishop, good morning. I have a date with Lisa. Hey, well, we know Lisa was up, so Lisa was. So Merry New Year to you too, Lisa. Came in with a little different, got a little blush on her face, everything, little smiley face. Good job. We're proud of you, Lisa. And the gold, she won the silver gold medal this morning, goes to Courtney, Weston, and Murphy. Good morning, the pride of North Carolina. Happy New Year to you too. Good morning, Sharon Anderson. Good morning. Pickleball yesterday, it didn't go the way that it went. I was a little disappointed. LJ and them didn't show up. I don't know if they got scared because they heard I was coming. They just didn't show up. So I just played some random pickleball. I will say I lost to Bernard yesterday. It was a rough feeling. That was not a good feeling. Good morning, Carlita. How are you? DA. Good morning, Dennis. Good morning. Good morning, Evangelist. Good morning, Evangelist. Drink some lemon water. Okay. All right, because I just got lemons. Y'all, women, y'all be expecting men to have stuff. I'm a whole bachelor. Like I don't have no wife in here. It's oodles and noodles in there. Like I don't y'all. I need women to understand what men's houses are. Men's houses are the bare necessities. We got the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. I ain't got no just spare lemons around my house. And then I got some milk, some cereal. I came home last night. That was my struggle meal last night. I had some Cinnamon Toast Crunch before I went to bed. That was it. I got milk and cereal in there. Now, if you had told me to have some cereal water this morning, Sharon, I'd have been all on that. You told me to have some Fruit Loop water? Yeah. But I can't. And I don't have no Fruit Loops. I ain't ate Fruit Loops in a while. I ain't ate Fruit Loops since I realized Fruit Loops were a lie. It's multiple colors, but they're all the same flavor. It's crazy. Good morning, Wilberta. Okay, clapping for Jesus. Okay. All right. Downtown Keith Brown, baddest man in the whole town. Good morning. Wilberta, good morning. Neonby, good morning. Keisha Maxwell, good morning. How's you? So I need to know what's happening in New Orleans. I gotta get it together. I gotta get it. Good morning, La Shaunda. Merry New Year. I've been looking. I seen a building fell in New Orleans. I listen. I'm just getting myself together. I saw the building collapse in New Orleans. What else happened last? Oh, 10 killed New Orleans. A truck plows into a crowd. Yo. Okay. That ain't good at all. I see that now. And I apologize. I hadn't been up on the news. I kept seeing people say play, and I hate when y'all do that. People do that all the time. I don't be knowing what to pray for. People like pray for New Orleans. I be like the Saints. I don't know who to pray for. They got basketball teams down there. Man intentionally drove a pickup truck into a large crowd in the Bourbon Street area in New Orleans early Wednesday, around 3:15 local time. At a very fast pace, was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could. It is not a DUI situation. 35 injured people are taken to hospitals. More victims could be taken to other hospitals. That's crazy. The driver went around barricades. Oh, that's wild. You can't even enjoy. And bourbon is man. So yeah, we definitely are gonna pray for New Orleans and those affected by it. That's crazy. What's going on, B. Michelle? Good morning, Carol. What up, Street? Happy New Year, Mo. We're not doing this. We're not doing this about your birthday month. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're gonna rebuke that whole spirit of starting the year off wrong. No, sir. Not doing it. We're not doing it. Last year we had to start off with Cat Williams. Now this. We're not doing it. Billy D. Williams, good morning. No, sir. Let me tell you what I'm not gonna do. Let me tell y'all what I'm not gonna do. I'm still gonna believe that to be a isolated incident. Nope. What I'm telling y'all now is I'm making that as an isolated incident. That is an isolated incident. I'm not feeding into that energy. I'm not gonna say that there's gonna be more. Nope, I'm not. The isolated incident. I'm praying for everybody that was involved. Man, I hope they find a special place in hell, man. I hope my uncle welcomes him to hell with open arms. But outside of that, man, not dealing with that this year. We're gonna start this year on a positive note. And tell you something about New Year's Day. It is a day of reflection, time to get better. It's a holiday. Nothing is open. Nothing is open today. That's crazy. And let me tell y'all what I think is weird about New Year's Day. New Year's Day is only a holiday because they know everybody's gonna be too tired to work. New Year's Day is only a holiday because they feel like ain't nobody gonna be able to be here. It is a testament to laziness. Even Labor Day, you didn't have a reason to not be at work on Labor Day. We just chose to make that a day off. But New Year's Day is only dedicated because they know you did too much. They were like, you know what? We already understand. We made y'all stay up past your bedtimes to celebrate the day. Ain't no use in you trying to come to work today. That's all New Year's Day. That's what it is about. That's the only reason. That's the only reason it's closed today. Because what other reason is there to close? There's no religious. There's no religious implications in New Year's Day. Nothing. None of those kinds of things. All it is is y'all gonna be too lazy to come to work. So we're gonna go ahead and beat y'all. Today is the first day of PTO. Today's just National PTO Day. Now, if you had to go to work today, I feel sorry for you. Like doctors and stuff of that nature. I guess they did have to go in. I guess sick don't be taking days off. Sick don't get no sick days. But that's what it is. I had a good time last night, man. I didn't do a whole lot, but it just, I was able to do a show, got a little bit of an ovation. During that ovation, there was people on their feet, so I don't know if that counts as a standing ovation or not. I'm not doing that this year. This is a different year for me, and it's not even about the year. It's not even about the year for me. It's about just kind of dealing with this my yeah, I am here. I seen my church say everybody's got a church. I think everybody's got a church. Everybody's got a they should do the same thing for the Super Bowl. Yes, you should do the same thing. Either the Super Bowl needs to be on a Saturday or when Monday needs to be a national holiday. Because ain't nobody going to work on Super Bowl Monday. This year right here this is my year of really having to be like, check my resume. Like, I don't know if this is my Karate Kid year. This is my Dragon Warrior year. I don't know if y'all ever seen the Dragon Warrior. You seen Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda was just like, I'm just a regular panda the whole time. Good morning, Javon. Good morning, T. Mitch. Kung Fu Panda. Good morning, Tiffany, Joyce. Everybody like, I'm just a Kung Fu. He was like, I'm a regular panda. Then all of a sudden, he realized who he really was. This is my realize who I am here. I gotta do it because I've been shortchanging myself too long, man. This is my year, and I've been watching people. The Mount said it's gonna be the year of overflow, so I don't know if that means everybody's gaining weight. I'm not 100% sure. I don't always get the years right, but I know it's the year of overflow. So we're gonna deal with that. I mean, I don't know. I think it might be right because I had a friend of mine, her water heater burst. So I think, overflow was really what's happening in her life. But this is my year for that. I can't. I've been sitting around and I don't even want to, I don't want to call people out but I watched a lot of people put themselves in a position and they be like, I'm somebody. And you be like, dog, I've let a lot of people slide on a lot of stuff, man, and I can't do it no more. This year I gotta be me. It's gotta be a me year. And I know it sounds real womanly because men don't really say that often. Men don't really get into that. But I'm letting it go. I'm being me this year. I'm gonna still be humble. I'm gonna be my humble self, but I'm gonna start bragging a little bit. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, oh, Monica, I got some big news. I gotta call you on that too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna text you now before I forget. I think you got to do it. And I think a lot of us have been in that position. I think being humble and having a good spirit and a good heart is one of the hardest things to have. I even talk about in comedy. I even talk about, thank you, Kimberly. I keep talking about in comedy. I sit around sometimes and I watch people who haven't done much, but they'll act like they did it all. This is a year 2020. I started realizing the slaps in the face that I got in 2024. I had cats who I did favors for. When I asked them to do something, they came back and was like, "I'm too good to do what you asking." Wait, what? No, you're not. It's just, and that's the reality of it. I've seen people who I've had opportunities to do stuff. I've had people to treat me terrible, and I've turned my back and just been a bigger person. I'm losing weight this year. I know it's a year of overflow, but I'm losing weight this year. I can't do it. I'm not being a bigger person. I'm about to go ahead. I'm about to start hanging around. I'm about to be that cute girl that hangs around with a lot of wolferillas. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna look better this year. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all know how it is. Y'all ever seen? There's always that one pretty girl that hangs around with a whole lot of handsome girls, so that more people will notice her. I'm gonna start hanging around with some handsome women. I gotta do it. I gotta have that energy. Oh, Billy D. Williams, you know, ZZ is my hero. So I don't care what y'all say. ZZ my hero. I love it. I love it out here. And I think everybody should walk in that thing. I think now more than ever, like when you start getting old people used to tell you life is short and you didn't believe it, but life is short in the midget with no legs. And so you got to really start embracing who you are, the things that you have, your gifts, your talents, your abilities. Start embracing it and start embracing yourself. Like, it's a strange thing to say because we never get to hug ourselves. You ever just sat just be like, and sometimes, now this is new for me. I ain't really been able to feel my back in a long time. But if you gotta unbig your back and you able to wrap your arms around you, you gotta start doing that. Because people gonna shortchange you, undersell you, and they gonna try to. People not only will they shortchange you, not only will they undersell you, but then they'll try to take the money that you should have had. They'll try to take your value, your worth for themselves. That's what's crazy about what's going on in this world. Like, you're going to have people at your job that know how great you are, that'll try to talk you down, that'll try to talk down to you, try to make you feel like you don't deserve that promotion, that you don't need to be in that position. And then they'll go and they'll get it. And then you sitting there and you looking, and here's what's so crazy about it. When you're a good-hearted person, when you care about people, you'll be the first one to congratulate them on their success. You'll be like, hey, man, I'm happy for you, man. You got that position. Not even thinking to yourself, that should have been you. You got all the ability, all the talent, everything in the world to have whatever that position is, and you've been being nice to Miss Shirley. Man, forget Miss Shirley. I'm going to give me some T-shirts that say, F you, Shirley. Go get it for you, because they plotting it for them, and they're taking advantage of the fact that you're a good person, that your heart is pure. You got to get out of that. We got to get out. 2025, I'm telling y'all, 25, we're going to put a little dash in it. We're going to be, 2025 got to be more selfish. We done had everything be blackish. We done had everything be something else. This should be a more of a selfish year. And then here's my thing, right? And I'll tie into this. If this is a year of overflow, they talking about this is going to be a year of overflow. In order for it to overflow, that means you're going to have enough for you to be full. That means you ain't going to be able to give everything out to anybody else. Listen, once you overflow, it'll reach on to other people. But you got to let yourself be full up. Be full up this year. Be full up this year. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great year, 2025. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going out. I'm going swinging. F you, I'm selfish. Yeah, I'm it. We got to do it this year. And here's my thing. I'm going to go swing. I'm going down swinging. Pause. If I reach ultimate goals, I reach them. If I don't, man, dog, I'm going to have a good time trying. I'm telling y'all, like 20, this has got to be it. The dub and a quarter, you got to do it. It's a dub and a quarter. You ever had to fight back a sneeze? It's trying to come, though. But I'm going to fight it back. That's the good part of having huge lips. If I had white people with lips, I would have never been able to fight that sneeze back. But this, I'm able to take my lips all the way into my nose cavity. Everybody can't do that. Try to take your lips. Let's see if you can touch your nose with your lips. You can't do it. You can't do it. You got to try it. That's a blessing of having big lips. I can do that. There's a lot of things I ain't got to worry about. Like me, for real, because of my lip size, I ain't even really got to brush the top or bottom of my teeth. You never know what's going on down there. There's a lot of people that live with that little lip plaque, they got that little solid butter that I can't believe is not butter on their bottom and top. You would never know if I had it or not because my lips is big enough. My lips is big enough to cover whatever it is. If I got that Orville Redenbacher, you'll never know because I got them lips. Morning, Dane. Morning, Stephanie. Listen, I don't know if y'all seen Stephanie. Stephanie is showing out. Stephanie, see, I love Stephanie's 2025 mentality. Stephanie had a picture on the Facebook. I said, look at my friend Stephanie. Stephanie was like, we got a new coach, all eyes on the band. I'm coming in super sexy. Huh? I'm coming in. Good morning. I came on late enough for Teresa to be up. Good morning, Teresa. How you this morning? We gotta have a good new year. This gotta be a great year for us. And if it's not a great year, it's not gonna be because we didn't try. Collectively, I'm talking about as a collectively. We're gonna do it. Billy D, listen, Billy D, you are absolutely right. How can my family be blessed if I don't take the opportunity to be blessed myself? Selfish. I'm not telling you to be selfish, but this year got to be real selfish. This year's got to be real selfish. We got to really look at ourselves. So let's get it. Let's push. I don't know if everybody went to church last night. I did, but I didn't. I did, but I didn't. So I want everybody, like, even if you ain't getting no motivational thing, be motivated, man, in your year. Know that this year we can do this thing. I think I should motivate people more. That's me. But I'm gonna tell you what. I'm tell y'all what. I'm doing a different type of motivation this year. You know, a lot of times we got to even think about how we motivate people. I saw that you was playing at First Baptist, Stephanie. We got to think about how we motivate people. A lot of times we think we can push start people. We think when somebody's car broke down, I don't know if y'all remember old school cars, especially when they had that clutch. You could get behind them in that clutch and you could push their car and you push it and push it and they pop the clutch and the car start going. Here's what's crazy about that analogy, right? When you got behind that person and you push them, you were the most valuable part of them because they couldn't get anywhere without you. And then you get behind them and you push them and they pop that clutch and they gone. And next thing you know, they gone, waving bye-bye. They pop that clutch and they gone. And you right here. Now, that's what we've been doing too many times. We have been motivating people. We have been pushing people. We've been helping them to pop their clutch. And when we help them pop their clutch, they zoom on and they leave you right on behind. That ain't my motivation this year. My motivation now is marathon motivation. If I got to run past you, I'm like, hey, yo, come on, cuz. I'm going to give you a come on, cuz. I'm in with a come on, cuz. Come, hey, come on. Come. That's the motivation I got to get this year. We got to motivate while we still moving. Motivate while we still moving. I got to bring you with me. I'm going to bring you with me rather than push you and watch you leave me. We're going together. And if you don't come on, then I'm out. Like, we will stunt our own growth by saying we're gonna wait or we're gonna be back here. No, sir. We gotta make a move. We gotta roll. That's what this year is for me. That's what I've decided for me this year. And listen, and to the people that get left back, I'm not, hey Shay, hey Beverly. And the people that get left back, I'm not even upset. Because guess what? I've learned another thing. I learned some different things. I'm telling y'all, like, I've really been, like, last night, outside of just being depressed about my mom not being here, like, I really have been able to realize, like, a lot of things I was thinking, just a lot of stuff. It ain't even about, and you're not a bad person. One of the things you have to realize, you're not a bad person if you don't bring everybody with you. You're not a bad person if you finish the race or if you get somewhere else before everybody else get there. That don't make you a bad person. We got to get out of this mentality that we got to take everybody else with us. What's up, McCoy? I ain't got to. I ain't got to. It is not my responsibility to bring everybody to the finish line of the race with me. It's not my responsibility to put everybody in this car. It's not my responsibility. I got to get there. I got to get there. I can motivate you. I can pull you to be better. I'm not going to push you anymore. I can't push because we pushing. If I'm pushing people to be better, if I'm pushing other people, that means I'm behind them and I've been stunted because I can only go as far as they go. If I'm pushing people to their greatness, I'm behind them and I can only go as far as they go. Get around. I can't push. I might be able to be a tow truck, but I can't even do that because you slowing me down. Follow on. Come on. What up, Stephanie? Merry New Year. I can't do it. I gotta go. I gotta go. It's people that I want. It's things that I want for other people, but I'll never get mine if I'm worried about them getting theirs. Now that's real selfish. Don't take that into the bedroom though, fellas. Not that way. You worry about them getting theirs, but everybody else. What up, though, JP? And everybody ain't gonna be able to go with you. And guess what? It ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. So let's go this year. Let's just move. Let's move forward. So we'll see new stuff, man. I'm gonna be finishing with a TV show. I'm going on a tour. I'm doing my own recording. And then what's next? We got to keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm telling y'all, this year I'm swinging for the fences. I'm swinging for the fences. And here's the thing. Sometimes you strike out. Sometimes you're gonna strike out. But swing though. Because when you connect, woo! When you connect, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm telling y'all, like this year, we finna do it. Like this year, we got to. This year, we got to. Good morning, Tam. Like, big shout out to my homegirl, Tam. I can say it because she put it on her page. Tam was like, hey, I was like, what you doing today? She's like, nothing, just closed on this house. I was like, what? Ain't tell nobody, ain't say nothing to nobody. Just pull up and just was like, bam. New house, new job, move, did it by myself, for myself. That's the mentality. Those are the people that I want around me. If you ain't bringing that kind of energy, if you ain't bringing I just bought a house on a Tuesday energy, don't even holler at me, cuz. And you ain't out there just buying houses on random Tuesdays, taking pictures in the Will Smith empty room. I ain't even trying to feel it. Like I apologize. I'm sorry, but I'm gone, cuz. I'm gone. I believe the great Negro poet Kendrick Lamar said sometimes you got to pop up and show. Watch my pop-ups this year. What's going on, Pastor Shy? Watch these pop-ups. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. Hustlers move in silence. And I believe gangsters move in silence and violence. Take it for your highness. It's about to be epic. Like, it's going to be an epic year. Like, I don't even know if people understand the epicity. I don't even know if that's a word. But yeah. Make strong, silent moves. Like two deaf people making love. Strong, silent moves. Strong, silent moves. Like Helen Keller making love. Strong and silent. This is what you got to do. Strong, silent. But then don't even care. Like this year, I'm telling y'all, like I started it last year. Like people, on the media of social epicity. We gonna make epicity a word. Yeah, strong and silent, like death sex. Strong, silent moves. Tam, don't try to understand it. I wasn't even supposed to be on here long, and now I've been on here for 30 minutes. Crazy. Let me give you a recap of my day. Big shout out to Gethsemane Baptist Church over in Newport News for having me out there, just because I know the pastor's name and I can see his face. And tell it, look, watch this. I'm about to tell y'all. No, I see strong silent moves. I started it last year. I be like, y'all gonna keep talking crazy. Then when I talk crazy back, then y'all gonna act like y'all gonna be upset. Cause I'm in a different space. But big shout out to Gethsemane Baptist Church yesterday over in Newport News. They had a great year. They had Gethsemane's Got Talent. I ended up being the host of their talent show yesterday. That was a smooth way to bring in the new year. So they had all the members of the church come in and be talented. And then we moved on. And then they had a church service after that. So shout out to them for having me out to be the host of that. So that was cool. I had a weird day yesterday. And there's a mystery that's going on in my neighborhood. Now, here's what happens. I'm becoming an old man. Every year I get older. So at some point, I'm going to become an old man in real life. And now I enjoy looking out my window. Just looking out of my window, watching the asphalt grow. So I look out my window a lot. And I see a lot of stuff. Like right now, I'm looking out my window. It's a lady in my neighborhood. She's an avid walker. That's what she does. She just walks. Just walk it out. Walk it out. So yesterday, I'm looking out my window. And I see a young man walking 3 pit bulls. He got him on a leash. He's just walking 3 pit bulls. He out for a walk with the 3 pit bulls. It ain't nothing big. I'm not picking up no lemons. It was abnormal to see him walking around. It was odd seeing the man just walking around with some lemons. It was crazy. I mean, not lemons. Now you got me thinking lemons. He just walking 3 pit bulls. I was like, them 3 pit bulls kind of pulling him. So about 10 minutes later, I see the pit bulls come back around the corner. But no him. I see the pit bulls, but I don't see him. So now I'm concerned. I'm like, well, where's the he at? Did the pit bulls take him around the corner and jump him? The pit bulls are just out here. The pit bulls just run. This is, again, I kept thinking there's no more reason for me to leave Portsmouth. I know I live in LA now, but I was like, nothing more solidified. I thought yesterday was my day that solidified me not living in Portsmouth no more. But when I just seen 3 random pit bulls, they were just 3 pit bulls. They was running through the streets, just 3 pit bulls. And I had somewhere to go. And I don't play with pit bulls. Let me tell you something. I already don't like your dogs. Let me let all my dog people know. It's hard for me to say this out loud because I know a lot of friends that have dogs and they love their dog dearly. Your dog is your dog. You are supposed to love your dog. I could care less about your dog. I don't like your dog. I don't like it. The nose is wet. It feels nasty. Y'all like all that wet nose on you? Don't like it. I don't like your dog. I don't like your dog licking me. I don't like your dog coming up on me. It's your dog. You hold on to your dog. I'm not hating on your dog. Stephanie, you can have your dog. It's your dog. You have a special relationship with that dog. I don't know that dog. I never met that dog. Then you keep talking all that. My dog don't bite. Your dog eats. If your dog eats, it bites. I ain't seen your dog walking around here with no feeding tube. Your dog bites. Your dog may not bite you, but he don't know me. We don't have that kind of relationship. So I don't trust no dogs. So it's just 3 random pit bulls. The dude still ain't shown up. Lord knows where he is. So it's 3 random pit bulls running around the neighborhood. Now, I got to try to make a mad dash. My car is in my driveway. I don't have a button that'll pull my car to my door. I don't have it. I don't have a button that'll bring my car to my door. I wish I did have a button that I could push, and not only would my car unlock, but it would drive all the way to my front door and I get in. I got to make a move from my car, from my house to my car. My car is nestled in my driveway. I'm going to tell you this. I was going to drive whichever vehicle I got to first. My car or my truck, whichever one I could get to on this sprint from the door to the vehicle. So I go and I jump in my vehicle. Now, I'm going to tell you something. The lady that live across the street from me, she is of a lighter complexion. She's a Mayo woman. She went out there and she had no fear of these pit bulls. She went out there with Mayo woman strength and a stick. Mayo woman and a stick. And she yelled at those dogs. And those dogs left because she said, go now, dogs. She did. She was Moses for a moment. And she parted the dog sea. But that didn't work for me because I don't know those dogs. And I'm not Mayo. So I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. So I zipped in my car. Now, when I zip in, I get in my car, close my door, I roll my windows up. I don't know why I roll the windows up. I don't think the dog's going to jump through the window. I don't know if they super dogs, though. I don't know who breeding them. I don't know what kind of athletic ability these dogs have. I've never met these dogs. Mayo, M-A-Y-O. Yeah, I'm here, Tam. Mayo, M-A-Y-O. Tam, that was a question you should have texted me, though. You should have texted me that question, Tam. But the answer is yes. So now I get in my car. I see one of my barbecue neighbors pull up, and she got a little tiny dog. She got one of them little dogs like this. And they the ones that's really annoying. Them little tiny dogs, they jump up on you all the time. So I see her. She get ready to get out her car. I give her a warning. I say, hey, it's 3 pit bulls running around here. They might make a snack out of your dog. I know your dog thinks it's a pit bull, but it ain't. You better watch your dog. And she was like, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Because that little pit bull, that real dog will eat your dog. Like you people with them little tiny dogs and little toy poodles and stuff like that, those dogs ain't real. Those ain't real dogs. They will die. They them kind of dogs that the birds be swooping up and picking up. You don't have a real dog. So I had to warn her. I said, hey, it's 3 pit bulls running around here. Get to your home as soon as possible. I put a clarion call out. So then I'm driving and I see 2 more Mayo people come through. And they was real Mayo, but they don't live in my neighborhood. I know my white people. I got 2 white people in my neighborhood. These are my whites. Why are you out here? So I figured they must belong to the pit bull. So maybe the black dude had stole the pit bulls from them. And so they was like, no. He was like, no, we live right there. But now they got dogs in their yard, and they dogs bark at everybody. And this guy, he had not seen the greater days. I don't know. He's probably about 40 years old, but he looked 80. And I'm going to tell you what, it seems like since the day he was born, he's lost a tooth. Since the day his teeth got in, his teeth, they've been leaving. Each one, every year. I almost think instead of the ball dropping, he has a tooth drop blue every year. So he didn't have a lot of teeth in his mouth. And his wife had even fewer. She all the way in. It's crazy how that looked. But they were just like, they was looking out for the dogs. They were like, we seen them. We trying to find their owners because they almost got hit by a car. And she said, our dogs, and this is where it went weird. He's like, our dogs bark at everything. I said, yeah, I know. Sometimes when I'm walking, I see your dogs barking. He's like, they friendly dogs. He's like, but they help us with the crack whores. And I was like, I'm sorry. What did you say? Yeah, when the crack whores are near our house, those dogs bark every time. And I was like, not with the crack whores. He was like, oh, I was like, that's crazy. He was like, there'd be prostitutes standing right by my house. And I was like, what kind of prostitutes? He's like, oh, you don't want these. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, they're all cracked out and slim. I said, well, if you see some thicker prostitutes, I'm going to give you my number. Have them call me. I'll keep $40 at the house in case you call. And he was like, they crack whores and needles. That's all he had was crack whores and needles. And I was like, I can't believe you calling these women crack whores. And I'm looking at his wife. I'm looking at his wife. His wife definitely would be a crack whore model. I was like, you listen, sir, you can't throw rocks. Because first of all, they'll smoke them. But he was adamant in the fact that his dogs chase off the crack whores. And it's crazy because he was like, that trash that comes over from that trailer park, because there's a trailer park not too far from my house. And that's what's crazy about that is the trailer park people try to come over into a nicer neighborhood to buy drugs. I don't know how that works. They leave their trailer park, they'll come over to a nicer neighborhood to try to buy drugs, which is weird to me. Asia's okay. Crack whores are everywhere. It's fine. And so I got tired of it. I got tired of the crack whores buying their crack in my neighborhood. I like, buy crack in your own neighborhood. This is not a crack neighborhood. We don't do crack out here. It's weed. There's a lot of people that smoke weed, but not no crack. This is a different area. And so she was out there one day just standing on the corner ready to buy some crack. And I was like, hey, ma'am, can you please take your purchase down the street? She's like, my fault. I'm sorry. I'm just waiting on my ride. I was like, you waiting to ride the white horse is what you're waiting to ride, but not here. There will be no white horse in today. And I thought it was going to work. I didn't see her for a while. Then I seen her again out here. She had brought some reinforcements. So I was like, what do you think? It was like a group crack day. So I don't know whether the dude was running a special or what. So he pulls up. When the drug dealer pulls up to sell him the crack, here I am, big and bad. I go outside. to talk to him. I became a Karen. I talked to crack management. I went out there and talked to him directly. I was like, hey, but I had to talk to him street. I was like, hey, what up, cuz? Hey, look, dog, I'm telling you now, my neighborhood is hot. Like, you don't even want to do this out here. It's cameras everywhere. I was like, that lady right there got cameras on that sign. You ain't even see it. You out here serving them and everything. Everybody got a Ring camera out here. This thing sound like the beginning of a Dr. Dre song. Ring, ding, dong, ring, ding. It's Ring cameras everywhere, dog. All of this is being recorded. And he was like, man, I appreciate that. I was like, yeah, go sell that crack down there. Because right now you selling crack live and direct. And now I ain't seen them back since then. I had to go to the source. That's what it is. If you got drug dealers, you go to the source and you talk straight to them. I had to go tell her, hey, man, you don't want to be selling crack out here. There's cameras everywhere. And it is. I know that when I go streaking, all my neighbors see it. That song is crazy, ain't it, Stephanie? Do you want to ride? Boom, 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 boom. Ride the right horse, white pony. And then, hey, so that's it. So if you ever having a crack problem in your neighborhood, go directly to crack management. Go directly to crack management, and they will settle it all. Last but not least, I gotta tell y'all this story, and I'm only telling y'all this story because I got permission to tell this story. I gotta give it up to probably one of the top players I've ever known. One of the top players I think I've ever known, and I'm gonna tell you why. I've seen a lot of dudes get dumped. I seen a young man get dumped in a way. Ladies, I don't know if you've ever been dumped. I don't know if you ever dumped a man, but the man you dumped hit you with a reverse Uno card. That jank was so smooth, though. Dude got dumped, but made her feel like her dumping him was a test by him. That jank was crazy. I have to let the world know, ladies, y'all gotta be tight on these gentlemen, because these guys out here is coming up with new and more creative ways. He had moved into her house and was living with her, and she put him out, packed his bags, put him out. That man hit her back and said, I removed myself from your home as a test of your loyalty and love. I said, yo, I ain't never heard nobody get put out and say, I removed myself from your home as a test of your loyalty and love. And it was such a dope line that I think she almost believed it. She almost stopped and was like, you know what? Maybe it was me. Steve, when I tell you, she showed me, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen the text. She said, this is the text. And he was like, He was like, I removed myself from your house to see if your love was real, if you was loyal. I was like, wait, but he don't have no house. He ain't got no other house. It ain't like he left and went to his own abode or he got other properties. He ain't got nothing. He was Whitney Houston. I have nothing. Steve, when I tell you, I read that text message and I clapped. I had to put my phone down to get that man. Because that was the greatest. I was like, he don't even understand what moving out is. If he had packed his own stuff and left, I'd have been like, oh, he was on to something. It was just a test. He left with one outfit. He came back like 3 days later to try to pick up some more stuff. He was still in that same outfit. Monica, it was a dumb response, but it's the boldness that he had to be like, it was the boldness. Yolanda, here's the thing. I knew it was dumb. That's exactly what he did. Listen, it got worse. This whole thing has been a soap opera. I've been enjoying every moment of it. It's been the most hilarious thing I think I've seen in a long time. She broke up. She put him out a month ago, like after Thanksgiving. He sent her a message yesterday talking something. You know what? I can't do this no more. She was like, we stopped doing this. He sent her a resignation letter. He was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. You know what? I've been away for a month just to see if you was going to come back, and you didn't. So now we're through. He did. He was like, you can't fire me. I quit. I was flabbergasted. I was flabbergasted. When I tell you, and I was like, dudes is out here, ladies, I'm on behalf of the male population, I'm sorry. If that's what y'all is out here dealing with, if that's what y'all got to deal with, I apologize. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I ain't never seen. She dumped him a month ago. She put him out the house. That man said, I removed myself from your house. Her house. Now, that's my thing, Monica. I told him don't respond. She hasn't responded. That's what's even worse. She doesn't respond. He just goes and sends out copious messages. Like it'll be 35 straight messages in a row. She don't even say nothing. He has the whole argument. I be weak. Now, I told her he should be part of your block ministry. And you know what, Steve? I'll say, here's what I say, because I know screenshots could be manipulated. I'm low-key proud of him. I was too. She done erased her side. And it may be. It may be. I don't think she has. She don't really have no reason to lie to me. But, you know, she don't have a reason to lie to me. I believe she's not. I told her from the beginning, I was like, listen, when you done, be done. When you done, be done. When she was like, but I'm a nice person, blah, 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 blah. I was like, no, you ain't got to be nice. If he's not blocked, she's still entertaining, my man. So now she did tell me, so now it is a sad case because she knows he's not mentally stable. He is kind of old too. So he's not 100% mentally stable. So I think she's trying to just see what his escalation pattern is. Like if he's blocked, then she don't even know what the escalation pattern is. She don't know what he's gonna do next. Because he's the type to be like, you know, I sent you 400 messages and then pop up at your house and just be there. I got flowers. So I think she's been trying to just kind of monitor that so she ain't got to shoot nobody. So I will give her credit. She ain't dumb in this, but it just be funny. And I think she's let me and another one of her girlfriends see it. Know you're not mentally stable, Bernard, and know everything is not about you. Yeah, I think one of her kids told her yesterday, she's like, you might need to get one of them young restraining orders out. So yeah, now she already got a gun. So I think that's what that all it is. So I gotta defend her on this one. She ain't just being a dummy. But I was like, if things go wrong and he still seems like he acting lonely, I know what some crack whores are. He can come by there and pick them. Do that on your job. Be like, I left work without letting y'all know something to see how loyal y'all were to me. Yeah, it's more of a outcry witness. So it's not like I'm letting y'all know what's happening. It's more of a I'm letting y'all know what happening because this Negro is off. I'm not gonna have her call you, Monica, because you're crazy. You know we're not doing this. Then you get involved, then I got to get involved, and no, we're not doing this. McCoy, yeah, walk off on your job tomorrow, and then don't go in for like a week. And you be like, I no call, no show to see if y'all was gonna call me. It means to me that I need to quit this job because y'all don't care enough about me to make sure I'm all right. Yeah, do it, McCoy. I'm all for it. Do it. Let's go to the word of the day. I was not supposed to be on this show long. Y'all terrible. The word of the day is rejuvenate. Rejuvenate. Get that snap back. Huh? Some of y'all need to rejuvenate your, never mind. To rejuvenate a person, parts of the body, etc., is to make them feel young, healthy, or energetic again. To rejuvenate something abstract, such as an economy or career, is to give it new strength or energy. The hotel package includes a day at a spa to rejuvenate guests. Small businesses opening along the main street have rejuvenated the downtown area. The crack whores got all crack and rejuvenated their. Oh, that wasn't one. Not the vinegar and water. Not invite them to breakfast and bust them in the head with a. You know what? This is why. Y'all woke me up because I was not forward this morning. I was finna fall slam asleep. But y'all got me going. I'm gonna go out here and check, make sure there ain't no pit bulls. I'm gonna go for a walk and see if I can see some crack whores along the way. Just high five them and possibly sell them crack. Listen, I'm telling y'all now, we are days away from tickets going online. I talked to the Funny Bone yesterday. Broken Crayons, the recording is going down June the 15th, 2025. Make sure y'all are in the building. June the 15th, 2025 is the Broken Crayons. Is the Broken Crayon show. It's my live recording. I don't know if you could do a dead recording, but if I die before then, y'all make sure I'm still at Funny Bone on June 15th. Whatever y'all got to do, put me on ice. June 15th is solid. Tickets are about to go online soon. So what I'm doing is when they go live, they'll let me know. The morning, see you in the morning will have first go at them. So I'm just telling y'all what it is. It's two shows. First show, second show. 5 and an 8. 5 and an 8. Each show will have 325 tickets. Each show will have 325 tickets. That is one more than 324. 325 tickets. And so what's going to happen is 50 of those 325 tickets will be VIP tickets. 50 of those. So the first 50 people can get the VIP tickets. Then the rest of them, you can buy a regular ticket. VIP just gets you close seating and a meet and greet after the show and swag bag. So that's VIP seating. So those are gonna go, but you all will be the first ones to find out. I'm gonna tell y'all will find out. Y'all will be the first to know. Get y'all the opportunity to get the tickets first, and then I'll go public with it. Oh, Ali, yes, sir. That's my dude. One of the things I'm gonna let y'all know now. I don't know free. And ain't gonna be no gratis tickets, no free. Like you don't text me, be like, hey, can I get in? None of that kind of stuff. You finna buy these tickets because I'm gonna have to pay for everything. So y'all gotta buy these tickets. I am not sponsored by anybody yet. So that is one of the things we're working on. I'm not sponsored by anybody yet. But if I do get a sponsorship, you still do. So make sure you get your ticket. Buy your ticket. I'm not giving nobody no free tickets. Bernard. I'm just telling y'all now, don't do it. Ain't getting no free tickets. So that's how we doing. Big shout outs to let me tell y'all something that I got to get used to, and then I'm getting off the show. I have to get used to a different level of celebrity. Like people are starting to notice me and know who I am when I go places, which is really weird. I went out yesterday. I had a gift certificate. Good. I'm glad you booked, Bernard. I had a gift certificate to Yard House. So, and big shout out to Yard House. I had a $10 off gift certificate at Yard House. Now, I know what y'all are saying. It was just $10 off. So $10 off meant a lot because I went during happy hour. All the appetizers was half off. I got myself a pizza and some calamari for $5 yesterday. $5, a pizza and the calamari. And I didn't even eat all of it. I took the rest of it to the kids. So I fed myself and the kids for $5 yesterday. That's a win in my book. Anyway, I was inside of the Yard House. It was a little bit of a wait. So the first thing that happened was I got a text and somebody was like, where are you? And so I had to start looking around to see if I noticed anybody in there before I lied. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. You send me that, where are you? What are you doing? First thing I'm gonna tell you is I ain't doing nothing. But they was like, are you in Yard House? And I was like, oh, snot. Now I got to look to see where they were. And I had to admit, yes, I'm in Yard House. So I was there. So then while I was waiting on my table, I was going to get a table. The lady was like, are you the comedian? I was like, yes, how you doing? She's like, oh my God, when is your next show here? And I said, June, actually. So I like, be on the lookout. But I said, I also on tour. We come in. So technically April, but I'm just going to try to go sit down. So I went and sat down. So I'm sitting down at my table, I'm eating, and the guy comes over to my table, and he was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know, my wife listens to your show every morning. And I was like, hey, man, I ain't never did nothing with your life. I don't know what's going on, what's happening. And so he's like, she listens to your show every morning before work. He said, man, would you mind coming to take a picture with my wife? And I was like, I don't know, this kind of seems weird. I'm a little nervous, but I'll do it. So big shout out to the man who had me take a picture with his wife. And I didn't know what to do. I just kind of kept my hands up like this because what you're not going to do is be like, I groped your wife and I don't know what was going on. It's always nerve-wracking for me. I'm not happy with celebrity. I'm not happy with being seen. I don't even like when people be like, hey, this is Cletus. I'd be like, hey, I'll go with my real name. They'd be like, he does this. And I'm like, but you know what? Not this, not 2025. 2025 I'm coming through like, bam. Y'all see it. This me. And then I do got shirts with my name on it. So I got to calm down. But yeah, so big shout out. And she was like, please don't tell everybody my name. So I didn't tell everybody her name, but I want to let them know that they did make me feel uncomfortable, but I felt much better. I felt much better, but I was like, hey man, like you work hard to be recognized. And so now that you're being recognized, embrace it, accept it. So thank you to them and their whole family. 2025, man, I'm taking pictures with everybody's wife. Nope, that didn't come out right. That's not what I meant. But if you want to give me your wife, let me have her. Nope, didn't come out right again. That was 2 times. It didn't come out right. But I'm taking these pictures. There you go. Yeah, I got to get out of my own way. And we already did a word of the day. We did all that good. I'm rejuvenating myself. Listen, I came right home and I put this lotion. Wait, nope, that's not right either. Nobody needs to know why why the lotion is. And see, this looks bad because my lotion is right here by the computer. And you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna end the show. Hey man, Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be back tomorrow to try to be a little bit better than I was today. Make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody just happens to be you. Don't pay too much attention to the lotion by my computer. I'm out.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Cletus Cassidy Show. Already know who's the funny man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off